Welcome to More Than Dirty.
More Than Dirty.
I lost it. Yeah, take it, take it, take it.
Shit.
Oh man, bravo, Evan.
I tried.
That was fantastic.
I did not expect that.
That was your best one to date.
I don't even know what the fuck happened. Next time I'll be like,
Yeah, right, and then you'll barely be able to fucking.
It's gonna be just like that.
I'm impressed because I gave out almost immediately.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay.
It's funny because when you walked in, you're like, my voice is messed up from WrestleMania last night.
Fucking WrestleMania, man.
And then you pull that off.
Yeah, I don't know.
You pulled Cody Rhodes off.
Yeah, straight out. Straight the fuck out.
Well, welcome to Fourth and Dirty, guys.
Welcome.
The first and only community-driven fantasy football show. I am your host. Josiah. I got a cool cup here.
Ya tú sabes.
It's the perfect transition that I designed. Over there on the casting couch.
Got the other hole right here.
Avon.
Ya tú sabes.
The wild card. With his best screen to date.
Hydrate, y'all.
Yeah, always hydrate. Always hydrate.
Making sure y'all know.
Am I on?
Yes.
I am now.
You are on.
See, I forgot how to scream. I forgot how to
do all
press
of it.
Buttons.
But you know what you didn't
What
forget?
I didn't forget is it's episode 32 of season 5.
Ooh.
It is episode 203.
Sheesh.
For those keeping long count. It's
Hell
April
yeah.
8th.
April 8th.
Solar Eclipse Day.
Solar Eclipse.
And where can the people find us at?
You can find us not eclipsing on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, but AKA X. Don't forget it.
I already apparently started the website.
The what?
Do that.
Oh my God. A little too early.
Premature.
Prematurely Just like looking at the
website
fucking
never-
sun, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't look at it, or not anymore.
We can't anymore.
But you better not have looked at it with your fucking,
Because you won't be able to see us.
yeah.
Or this beautiful website.
You gotta have to go listen on the wonderful podcast players, which we'll get to very soon. But of course, that beautiful website right here, all of our hyperlinks right there to our other socials, like our emails. It's gonna be show@430.com, evan@430.com, and jesse@430.com.
That's back when I had teeth.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
He's gonna get them fixed because we made a bet, y'all. Okay. Or at least an appointment. Okay. And then you can watch us, of course, right here live every other Monday during the off season, 8 p.m. Given no technical difficulties, and of course, after, if you didn't get us to watch us live, you can go on YouTube right there. YouTube is where it's at, and of course, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. If you're a crazy guy and or lady or they, and just looked into the sun without the damn glasses. Your phone could even do it for you. You can hold it in front of you and like look at it with like a special setting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
Now you do.
I just learned something.
Next time on the Adventures of
Adventures of Fourth and Dirty. I had Solar Eclipse glasses.
Yeah.
So I looked right at it.
Please like, subscribe, follow, and comment. And donate so we can get some more glasses for next time. There's going to be another one very soon.
The
next
next one in the U.S. is 2040.
Oh, no, not this one.
There's another one in Yemen in 2026.
I was on the laptop today. I was
Learn
looking.
me.
I was looking.
And
it was like a total eclipse that's going to be coming up very soon.
we just had one.
Nah, I don't know. It's the partial.
That was a total,
no,
bro.
and there's going to be a partial coming up very soon. So, yeah.
All right.
It's coming up. I'm pretty sure this one. I was being a nerd today during class.
Me too. I had a live stream up.
Oop.
I saw an eclipse in Mexico before it even eclipsed
Let's
here.
go.
Anyway, here in for those who don't know, Fourth and Dirty is in Florida.
Yes.
So we can only see like 57%.
Yeah, 56.
57% of the solar eclipse.
Hell yeah.
Still was pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
Some of my coworkers almost looked right into it like a bunch of dumbasses. They were like, no, put the glasses on first, then you look.
I can't see anything.
Thank God
shit.
I brought those glasses
Oh my
because motherfuckers just would have been like,
I can't see anything.
It's just like the studio lights in here. Don't look directly at them.
Don't look at them.
'Cause
They're
your eyes-
on us.
Yeah.
But don't look at
But
them.
it's you see spots if you do, and then it's like, oh God, where do I look?
I catch a glimpse. You know what I mean?
Catch a
Hits me
glimpse.
Like
Yeah,
Medusa. I'm like, ah,
Yeah, I just looked for no
can't
reason.
see.
You
know it.
You know it.
We got all of our energy, even though we exacerbated it all these last 2 days. because we were just WrestleMania up.
Maybe. I don't know. Tim's here in the chat chilling with us.
Yes, Tim.
He says the volume's low.
Volume is low?
I don't feel like it's low. I don't know, Evan. Maybe you could test it for us. All the knobs are in the correct position. I don't know. Maybe the music was lower while we were talking. I did that. I did a little noodle. I did a little noodle in while we were canoodling over there.
How about now?
I mean, just listen to it on Twitch and tell me. But as for other show news, like you said, every other week is our actual schedule.
Every other week.
I know we had a surprised Easter Sunday show, and thank you for those who tuned in. It was a pleasant surprise for all of us. He has us on full blast. I haven't done anything different, so I don't know. I don't know what to do in the middle of the show when it looks like everything's up like it should be.
We will see.
I can always edit it in post.
Yeah. We'll make it work.
But our next show is April 22nd, 2024. Yeah. That's right. The solar eclipse didn't kill or rapture all of us. So guess what? Back to our regularly scheduled programming. We'll be on Twitch live at 8 p.m. And I cannot believe this because this is going to roll into our news segment. Mock fucking draft.
Can't fucking wait, bitch. Can't fucking wait.
We're gonna draft before the rookies get placed on a team.
Yep.
To see how absolutely bonkatronics.
Seeing all the videos really come out for them starting to work out, starting to show their shit.
Hype is
starting to be like, yo, pick me, please, so I can get that first round bonus as well. Because who doesn't want that?
I didn't turn me on.
This motherfucker.
See. You know what? I probably looked at the solar eclipse.
This bitch.
So I can't see the buttons.
Tim said maybe it's me or maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe my peripherals are blind now to the buttons.
Gosh. They better not be.
They're blind to the buttons, but they're not blind to the news segment. Oh, I got that one. Oh, I fucking nailed that one. Is that loud enough, Tim?
Is that loud, Tim?
I know, it's loud as shit in my headphones. So
yeah.
Hard to say.
It's going in.
The longest drum solo known to man.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Well, there isn't a whole lot of news other than there was a trade. Stephon Diggs traded to the Texans.
A
2025 second round pick. Not even this year. Next year's second round pick. They're going all in, baby. They're going all in.
They're selling their souls.
No, I don't even think so, because they haven't. I keep pressing comp instead of cam.
Okay.
Let's see how it timed out perfectly.
It's beautiful.
Oh god. But they're definitely saying we want to win this year.
Yeah.
They traded 4 Stephon Diggs, 4 Joe Mixon.
They got to the playoffs last year.
They were right there.
You know.
They're ready to bust out.
Turn it up.
Turn it up for sure.
Who they lose to? Green Bay? No, they beat Green Bay. They lost to I forgot.
Well, in the AFC, so it can't possibly have been Green Bay.
Not Green Bay. Not Green Bay.
If you know who the Texans lost to in the playoffs, hit us up.
Tim, come on. I know you know.
You can Google it too.
But
since we're doing the free agency show, we'll get into more about the trades and the signings and all the fun stuff. But like we just said, we have the rookie draft. That's because the NFL draft is coming up.
Yes.
Let's not break it in. So I'm playing anyway. That is April 25th to the 27th. So we'll be drafting right before that. Who knows? Maybe we'll even do a live stream. Just because fuck it. So I believe it's 3 days. It's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? I think that adds up. That maths.
I'm all about it.
But this is actually breaking news. The Panthers, Patriots, Seahawks, and Titans start OTAs!
Let's fucking go! Because we need it, bitch.
The football is back.
So bad that they are like, yo, OTAs need to start for y'all now. No more vacation.
No more vacation. You're done with
mandatory OTAs. That's what it should be.
Yeah, it's really not optional training.
Yeah. If if you're on that bitch and you saw the production that did not happen last year,
If you wanna
Put your ass
get
to the
reps,
fucking
you gotta go to OTAs.
fucking bitches. I was not happy. Not happy at all.
Well, speaking of,
Oop.
the rumor section.
See, maybe it's me. I'm not talking into the penis.
Maybe not. Maybe we're not projecting because we're tired from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But you know who's tired of being in the news lately?
Who?
Rashi Rice.
Ooh, he a bitch.
Kansas City wide receiver Rashi Rice has been. I don't know. He's probably gonna be charged with something because he was in a multi-car accident while driving,
Fucked up.
hurt some people,
Yeah.
and now he's been caught allegedly with 10 grams of the marijuana.
Uh-oh.
No smoking except in designated areas.
Oh,
Rashi.
my gosh.
That's a new addition to
10
the studio.
grams for a Super Bowl champion? That's it? That's all you got?
So depending on whether it's grams or ounces, because it could be
If you motherfucker got 10 ounces on you,
it could be a misdemeanor or a felony. So
felony, bitch.
we still don't. I'm pretty sure it's grams. So it's a
Hope to
misdemeanor.
God.
Yeah.
There's no reason that.
But there's going to be other issues when old Roger Goodell gets right up his booty hole.
Boy, there was like a car that like caught the whole thing on dash cam, and it was so bad. Then you see his ass like skirt off.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God, you did not just do that.
He left the scene of the accident.
Papi,
Fucked
he
up.
said it's just a scratch. They'll be fine. Are you kidding me? What kind of human
Dunzo.
does that, bro?
Dunzo. Dunzo.
I love that shit.
All right, well, before we get into our free agency news, we don't
That
have
sounds
any
dope.
listener emails, so that means we got Evan's question of the week. What
Hell
you
yeah.
got for us, Poppy?
What is your favorite thing to do while off season is happening? Is that pick up a new hobby, watch a different sport, read a fucking book, watch some wrestling like us? What is your absolute favorite thing to do?
Oh, no,
while
it's favorite
football
thing.
yeah, my bad. While football season is out of here.
I like to go touch some grass.
Touch some grass. The fuck? The fuck is this?
Isn't that funny? You
This
like that?
motherfucker.
I
miss it so much.
Oh God.
Caught you off guard there.
Yeah, I like to dabble in my like I said in my other hobbies.
Yeah.
Like play some like guitar or I got a new you can't see on camera. Maybe it's like just in the corner, but I got some turntables
Hell
that
yeah.
I learned how to chop and make remix stuff.
It's gonna be good.
Kind
gonna
of
be good.
interesting. I don't know, stuff like that. Usually my music stuff. It's like I would fuck with. What about you?
Hell yeah. I like to fuck with the wrestling fanatics bullshit. Going crazy in that.
Obviously, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Was last weekend. If we haven't already said that 10 times by
Yeah.
now, WrestleMania was this last weekend.
Yeah.
That's what we did. What did you
That's
do?
what we did. And one of my other favorite things is to go to the state parks.
Touch grass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So not be in front of a screen recording and go outdoors.
Yeah.
That's sensible. That's sensible. Tim seems to like to go outdoors as well. Likes to go golfing like an old man.
That sounds about right.
And then, of course, naturally, he had to point out 69 days till semantics at sea.
I'm glad that planned out perfectly, so that's in the record books.
It was
forever.
we planned it from the very beginning.
All the way.
Obviously.
All the way. I love it.
Well, if you want, you can email us, hit us on social media. Let us
Oh, yeah, you
know
can.
what your favorite things to do are in the off season.
Yes.
Because I certainly
I also
like to touch grass.
I also like to watch a little bit of that NBA and NHL right now. So I do like that dabble in the sports.
I will.
Only highlight matches or
This is
games
something
and shit.
I probably shouldn't admit, but I do anyways.
What's up?
I am a fair weather fan when it comes to like baseball and at least in Florida.
Yeah.
Baseball, the Rays. That's always hit or miss.
Yep.
the Lightning.
Yep.
The Lightning are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they clinched playoffs, so they're going.
What we got? Like 3 championships now. We're fucking dope. But I only ever pay attention when we're winning.
Yeah.
And obviously the fucking Magic. Jesus Christ.
Hey, they're doing something.
I can't. My heart can't take it. So I have to.
A Magic game like 2 weeks ago. Let's go.
Have to distance myself from my stress.
I can't hurt my heart.
I already look. I'm already a Colts fan, and I'm already a Gators fan. It's too much. It's too much for one man to deal with.
Too much.
I'm a donkey on the edge.
Yes. Come on now.
All right. You want to get into that free agency?
Hell, fuck yes.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect. Under the sun, the best of sun.
I did it right this time.
Let's go.
I snuck a little treat in there for those of you who can see.
I see it. I done seen it.
I even edited the line in there so it all lined up for you.
Jesus. That is beautiful.
Well, welcome to free agency, guys. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Solar Eclipse Edition.
Solar Eclipse Edition, indeed. I got some stats for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
For 2024 free agency. So remember, if anyone remembers.
Stats are disgustingly beautiful.
The NFL salary cap was raised up to $255.4 million this year.
Sheesh.
That's why we got snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Okay.
Which is a $47.4 million increase from last year.
That's a lot.
So that's both up and up. Not only is the total number up, but the percentage change and the change in which it grew from last year is also on the up and up. So there's just more money.
Hey, we need it.
Into these players' contracts, which is fucking crazy. So obviously that has consequences for the number of transactions that occurred this year.
Yes.
So there were 500. So far, there's been 528 transactions, or 31%. 31% of the league has shuffled around. So once again, that is both up in terms of the total number and the percentage change it grew is up. So it's exponential. It exponentially is growing up the number of players who are changing hands every year.
That's a lot of numbers, a lot of motherfuckers.
And I want to go back to the computer because look who's up in that top left corner. Kirk Cousins.
No, wait, it's you. It's you in the top corner. Yep. Oh, wait, no.
No, top left corner over here.
Oh, top left.
Yeah, top left. Kirk Cousins wearing a goddamn Redskins hat. The other left.
Jesus Christ.
He's gone to the Vikings. Now he's with the Atlanta Falcons. Wow. Oh, you want to talk about another rumor? The Falcons might actually be in trouble for tampering. Talking to him before the fucking period opened up. So they might like lose draft picks, cost money. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
oh yeah. So free agency is fucking nuts. So all right, so let's get into the total numbers.
And y'all couldn't wait for the legal tampering? The
legal tampering, yeah. So the number of trades is up. We have 16 in March and 3 in April. The signings are up. 37 in February, 375 in March, 34 in April. The cuts are actually down, so the number of players who got dumped. February was 14, March is 47, and April is 2. Nuts, right?
Insane.
Absolutely nuts. So
we're going to talk about all 375.
Snap. All right? So let's get into it. Starting with we're actually going to do all the AFC, then all the NFC, and then we're going to do in compass order. So starting with the AFC North.
Hell yeah, y'all.
You like my...
It's fucking beautiful.
Like my presentation? Do you like what I did to the Steelers?
Yeah, fuck the Steelers. They are duct tape and medical real quick.
Right? It's fucking funny. So... so many things happened. The Ravens have signed Derrick Henry and cut OBJ.
Love it.
So I like that.
Yeah.
So that really leaves, Zay Flowers as like the sole wide receiver. And I would say Mark Andrews coming back.
Hell yeah.
New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator.
I'm with it. Hollywood Brown's still there, right?
No, remember he left. He went to Arizona, and now, as we'll get into in a bit, he plays for Kansas City.
Yeah, bum. I don't give a fuck.
The Bengals, they traded away Joe Mixon. They signed Mike Gesicki. They signed Zach Moss. To replace Joe Mixon.
Jesus.
who did a great job filling in for Jonathan Taylor last year for the Colts.
He did his best.
And they cut Tyler Boyd because they franchise tagged T. Higgins.
That's just crazy. Which he did not.
They still got Chase.
Chase coming after an injury, a little bit of an injury, and then he got his boy coming back supposedly after the injury.
I don't know. Sometimes you need insurance. Tyler Boyd was pretty good insurance for the most part.
I'm not too happy, or I'm not happy. The sunshine isn't shining too heavy on these motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying
It's
to say.
the AFC North. I don't know if you can tell.
It's all cloudy up there.
Yeah, look, I got some snowy ice behind
I
it.
see it.
Those are actually the correct hex color code.
Jesus.
I looked this shit up. All right, I'm
hex color.
I looked this up. So apparently, the directions
6
north,
bitch.
south, east, west have a specific color
Jesus.
or like element associated with it. So a color, and so obviously the north is icy. So this is the hex code for ice.
Icy. Cold, bitch.
And cold. All right, keep moving along with the AFC
I
North.
love it.
So there you go. There's the beautiful blue. The Browns have traded for Jerry Jeudy,
Why? Why?
for a bunch of picks. They've signed Jameis Winston and they've signed Naeem Hines to join their team.
Jameis Crablegs Winston.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Everywhere
never
he
let-
goes,
I'll never
his
let him live
teammates
him
his teammates love him, bro. His teammates love him.
Yeah, because he's great and he brings
He's a great
food.
teammate.
Sorry, bitch. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
just
you
couldn't.
got
I just
me
couldn't. I just
fucked
couldn't.
up.
Oh my gosh. And the team that's just morphed all like the thing.
Got him!
I love it. The fucking nasty ass
God.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
And the Steelers, so now they've done a bunch of shit. They're probably
That's
the
why
most
I'm calling them the
active.
thing. They just sucked everything in.
Bruh.
We're morphed together.
They've done so much. It's so odd. So it actually started with they signed Russell Wilson. That's right.
Yeah.
The Russell Wilson.
The Russell Wilson.
Then they traded Deontay Johnson away.
Bye.
And this is an order. The
Yeah.
wide receiver Deontay Johnson for a cornerback of all
Uh-huh.
fucking people, right? Then they traded for. No, actually, then they traded away Kenny Pickett.
Anyway, yeah.
So like bye
Bye.
to the Eagles. Then they traded for Justin Fields.
Insanity.
So now they have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields as their quarterbacks.
That's how they have a fantasy team. I just kept all
They've
the good
got
quarterbacks.
God, your boy. Why am I blanking on his name? George Pickens.
Yeah, George Pickens.
As like the primary wide receiver. They got Pat Fryermuth as the tight end.
If he stays alive, he's good. But
Najee Harris as the
if
running
he
back.
gets to running,
If
then he'll be
If
good.
he runs, yeah, right.
Because
He
first
learns
things
how to
first,
run.
Justin Fields and Russell Wilson both run.
That's true. Maybe
So,
they're
like-
going to go for running style offense.
Are they gonna check down at all, or is he just gonna fucking block? Because that's just gonna kill his shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, goddamn.
Let's move along.
Move
from the
along.
AFC North to the AFC East. That's
Yup.
right. This is the hex color green of Forest. So now we're in the AFC East, guys.
Yep. The only team that does not get snow is the Miami Dolphins. Everybody else gets snow.
Everyone else gets snow. But the Buffalo, very active this offseason, except for really. Well, actually, no. Say half the league, half of them are active, the other half are not active. And it makes me question a lot.
It does.
So the Buffalo Bills have traded away
Bye.
Stephon Diggs. Bye. Get the fuck out.
No production the last 6 years of fantasy. The last.
I don't know if that's Stephon
you
Diggs'
know,
fault
type
or if
shit.
that's Josh Allen's fault.
That's Stephon Diggs' fault.
I think that's.
You bitch.
Oh.
All right, switch it back to. Just to make sure that they say.
I think it's Josh Allen, and we're gonna find out real quick because look what else they lost Gabe Davis.
hit the rumor for that shit. He said, "I think it's Josh Allen." The Madden curse is on his ass now.
Fumbling ass, interception throwing ass.
Red zone,
Josh
ass,
ass.
bitch ass.
It's great for fantasy.
Yeah.
Terrible if you want to win a playoff
Yeah.
game.
I was like, it's hilarious.
For
to
real
watch
football,
happen,
it is.
Too.
It's not cool, bro. Not cool, bro.
Yeah.
Still got the computer up. Yeah. look at
you know
that.
how much your fan
and
base
and
loves
they
you guys.
to replace all of that, they've signed Curtis Samuel.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, you got me fucked
Bitch,
up, bro.
what?
Curtis Samuel.
All that for Curtis Samuel. How you lose a guy that actually gets you a touchdown every once in a while? Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs. You get your girl, Curtis Samuel. Thank you for your donation.
Yeah,
to
thank
the
you for your
team.
donation, Buffalo. They're obviously old McDermott. That just blows up in their faces. That's what I'm saying.
He's out of here after this year. If
He's
it
got
don't
a
work.
tight end, maybe a running back. If Josh Allen implodes this year, you know
It's
it's
over.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
It was never Stephon Diggs.
Never.
Oh, he's still an ass, and it's partially his fault too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But moving along, the Dolphins really haven't done a whole hell of a lot. They signed tight end Jonnu Smith, and they've released their cornerback Xavier Howard.
Sheesh.
And I put the quarterback on there just so there was two things instead of one thing. Because normally we don't talk about defensive players, so
Hell no.
I was like, what are the Dolphins doing? I don't know if
Doing
Derek,
shit.
the anti-hero, pops in. Maybe he could let us know what the fuck y'all are doing. More curiously, I want to know what y'all, the New England Patriots, are fucking doing
I don't
over
know what
here.
we're doing. What we're doing is start OTAs early. That's what we're doing.
You did start. You're for one of the first four teams.
Yeah.
Starting
And
now.
So we suck, so we got to get to work.
Get to work right now.
Yeah.
You've traded away your quarterback, Mac Jones.
Garbage, thank God, because I never wanted him in the first place.
You've signed Jacoby Brissett to fill in.
You made me like him again, I guess.
He's all right. He's a solid backup QB. If you need a backup, he gets it done.
He better get it done.
You know, oddly enough, you signed running back Antonio Gibson
I don't know how the fuck that's going to work.
to back up what? Ramondre Stevenson?
Well, he got hurt,
signed-
too, so.
You signed KJ Osborne to replace Devontae Parker, who's left.
So KJ Osborne comes
explain
back
yourself. Comes back.
because we let him go, and I think he was out
Really?
for like 4 days. I swear to God. Then he came back.
Oh, back from Minnesota, KJ Osborne up in here.
Oh wait, KJ Osborne. I'm thinking about someone else. My
Got
dumbass.
him!
Yep.
Hold on.
Got him.
I was thinking about Kendrick Bourne. I think.
Oh, Kendrick
Kendrick
Bourne's
Bourne.
back.
Yeah, my bad.
Well, I didn't
Sorry.
write that name down because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. I saw the K, and then I like the thing is like
KJ.
so good that it's I just see Bourne.
Yeah.
So K. Yeah.
No.
I was like, God damn it.
Also of questionable offseason moves, the New York Jets have only really signed offensive lineman Tyron Smith, which is a good deal, obviously.
To protect.
It's to literally protect Aaron Rodgers and his Achilles. And then they've signed a better backup, Tyrod Taylor.
Ain't that something?
Bruh.
Catch me
Literally.
outside. How about that?
That's how Zach Wilson feels. Now he's a third string QB. When he was the number one, like a top
You
what,
ain't-
3, 4 pick.
Hell no. Hell no.
Nobody wants him either. That's what's
Ever since
crazy.
his lung got punctured or something like that, right?
That's why we don't really rank rookies or even really. I don't even look at them
No.
honestly till they get drafted and placed on a team
Straight up.
because it doesn't matter until you have context. And look how quickly these players get all this hype and they crash.
You really think Tyrod Taylor's gonna support fucking?
Think of
any-
sports. Shit.
Yeah. Ain't that some?
Just like this fucking division, the AFC
Oh my
South.
God.
That's right. That is
You
the hex code
guys.
color for fire, which is the South color. Get wrecked, guys.
Because this whole thing is on fire.
I make beautiful PowerPoint presentations.
Yep. Fire.
Very active, except for my Colts. We've done nothing other than. We're gonna go first because this is how angry it makes me.
Yeah.
I want to see how angry I am.
Nope. It's not full screen.
Check that shit
There
out.
it is.
Look at me. We signed Joe Flacco. The fuck are we doing? The fuck are we doing, Evan?
I don't know.
The only thing of any consequence we did is at least we kept Michael Pittman.
I'm like, Papa, he ended with like 2 back-to-back.
So they're just like, hey, you know what?
sixes.
Let's just rerun what we had last year. I mean, bold move. I wish I had that as a clip. Bold move, Cotton. Bold move.
I could not believe that. I was like, it definitely, yeah.
But it's
100%.
bugging me. It bugging me.
Like, did you see his last game at Cleveland?
Yeah, right.
Did you see that?
You know how old he is?
Like,
He's now older than last year.
he's now older, bitch.
He was already crazy old for
Yeah.
NFL.
He was on the couch like me right now.
Oh, we need to get those shirts.
Yeah.
Straight off the couch.
Straight off the couch. I love that.
All right, let's get back to the other
Yeah, yeah,
teams in the AFC.
The one that we like the most.
AFC South. The very active Houston Texans. They've traded now. This is a team who wants to win a championship this
Yeah.
year. All right. They've traded for wide receiver Stephon Diggs. They've traded for running back Joe Mixon. Think about that fucking offense now.
Yeah.
CJ
It's a
Stroud
good-ass
has no
offense.
excuses.
No.
None.
No. And he's mobile, so.
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think
You know, if they draft like offensive linemen, they keep going defense, and with
Ooh,
the
yeah.
addition of defensive end Daniil Hunter,
Okay.
they could easily take this division.
cooking.
Easily.
They cooking.
They're ready to roll to the playoffs.
They
Yep.
still riding high.
Barring health and all that fucking jazz. Barring health.
100%.
But the Jacksonville Jaguars have also been very active, but very questionable activity. They've traded
Jacksonville.
for QB Mac Jones.
Garbage.
So they took him off your hands.
Thank God.
So they've got a backup now. They've signed wide receiver Gabe Davis. I actually like this as a fill-in because they lost Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's gone to the next team.
Gabe
we're about
Davis
to talk
wants
about.
to be the guy. I think he wants to be the guy, but
I believe it.
I don't. It depends on fucking.
I could now that Calvin Ridley's
Trevor
gone,
Lawrence, bro.
he could be the guy, and
I had high hopes for Trevor Lawrence last year.
that's true.
You know I did. And the dumb bitch ass Calvin Ridley.
They did also sign wide receiver Devin Duvernay, and I like this addition. They signed defensive lineman Eric Armstead from the 49ers. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's a good boost for their defense.
Armstead's good.
Moving along to the Tennessee Titans. Now, this is also somewhat questionable, but they've traded for cornerback L'Jarius Sneed. Now, I like these additions. So they lost because they lost Derrick Henry. Well, actually, they released his ass.
Yeah, they
I
said
should
bye.
qualify it. Released his ass.
Yep.
And to replace him, they signed Tony Pollard.
Yep.
I like
That's
that.
great.
And then they got the up-and-comer.
Oh shit.
You were running with Tajay
Oh,
Spears.
Tajay Spears.
At the end of
He was
last
great.
season.
He was great.
And they signed wide receiver Calvin Ridley.
It
They
looks
got-
good from here.
They got
you know what I'm
DeAndre
saying?
Hopkins, Calvin Ridley,
Yep.
Tony Pollard, some other dudes.
And Will Lutz is the guy that's the guy.
Banana eating Will Lutz,
He
or
said- Will Lutz, no, he drinks fucking mayo, coffee and mayo.
yeah, coffee and milk. It's
No,
gross.
that's just wrong.
And he eats bananas weird,
Weirdo.
like straight in.
That's
Straight
weird.
Isn't that disgusting?
No, that's weird.
I see CJ has popped into the house. How are we
Hell yeah,
feeling after
CJ.
WrestleMania?
CJ, how was WrestleMania for you, my guy?
Loved it.
That
Had a
shit was
great
wild.
time. I wish it was back to one day, but that's just me.
You know that they just trying to make more money.
Oh, bro, well, they can sell twice as many tickets.
Yeah,
And in fact, they had more people show up than night one.
100%.
They're gonna do it for as long forever.
Yeah.
They'll do it. It's soon. It's gonna turn into 3 nights, 4
Oh
nights.
my God.
WrestleMania week. Here
Yep.
it comes.
It used to be WrestleMania week in like the city that they did. Type
Yeah.
shit. They would like do like little house matches before and shit.
Well, I think they still do stuff like that.
I'm
Because they
all
were there
about
for
it.
days and
I'm all
days
about it.
setting up, bro. Obviously.
How long you think they were setting up for? A month? 2 months? Football's out, so they had all the time in the world.
At least 2 weeks.
Unless they had some
if
weird
not
ass soccer
more,
games over there.
If not more. I mean, the I would imagine the WWE crew is probably one of the best at tearing down and setups. Yeah. Yeah, just up and down, up and down, up and down.
That's
That's what they do, bro.
Every Monday.
Pack that shit up in
Every
a truck.
fucking Friday.
That's the thing. That's why I love it. Is the production, the longest running television show,
Disgusting.
live
Disgusting.
television show. It's the longest live and
They
television
said
show
COVID,
ever.
we don't give a fuck. We're still doing it.
Keep it real, baby.
Yeah. They don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
They did not care.
You know who doesn't give a fuck?
Who?
This next division. The AFC West going buck wild. And this is the last color call out. So the West is the color gold. So apparently that's the hex color for gold. And it kind of, when you look back, it kind of matches the
Yeah.
teams that are all in there color wise.
man.
You're like, oh shit.
Except for the Raiders. It's kind of silver.
Oh yeah. Fuck the Raiders.
Yeah. Fuck the Raiders.
But starting with the Denver Broncos, they've moved on from QB Russell Wilson, in fact, releasing him, eating that dead cap space,
Eating it.
eating it.
Thank
$39
God that
million.
the cap went up.
You know, sometimes when you make a mistake, you just gotta move on. Just gotta move on.
Take it on the chin, bro.
Take it on the chin. And they traded away wide receiver Jerry Jeudy.
They definitely did not.
I think
want
you
him.
had to after he got roasted by Steve Smith Sr.
Yep.
Gotta
Shit
get it.
was
Gotta get him out of
disgusting.
there.
I loved it.
They did sign wide receiver Josh Reynolds, who kind of has been popping off from Detroit. So
Who the hell's the QB over there?
Well, that's the problem.
He said that's the problem, y'all. Like, it's fucking April.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I wouldn't be
good of a draft pick they have.
surprised. They don't. Not a good one. Not for a QB this year. I would be surprised if they have to trade up to get somebody and have to ship off even more people.
They didn't even fucking trade for some draft picks for
to
Jerry.
rebuild.
'Cause
They got some
Jerry-
like garbage picks.
Jerry ain't worth no fucking first rounder.
Jerry
Not
ain't
even
worth-
second or third.
No, it was like a 4th and 5th or 5th and 6th.
Exactly.
or-
That sounds about right.
It was basically like,
for me.
please,
a
God, get him off his team.
C plus player.
Yeah, right.
Not a B plus, C plus.
Absolutely. Moving along to the Kansas City Chiefs. They picked up wide receiver
Back to back.
Marquise Brown. They've signed.
He did fit perfectly in there.
Tight end Irv Smith Jr. They got a QB Carson Wentz
That's crazy.
as a backup.
That's crazy.
I didn't add it on there, but they did. They've already got defensive tackle Chris Jones re-signed already, so they don't have to do that week 1 bullshit.
Savage. He's there.
So basically, the correct let's just run it back.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you need to change much?
They
you
going
know?
for the three-peat, guys.
Let's go for the three-peat.
It's sad to hear, but it's gonna go for the three-peat.
Yep.
Nobody's done it since the Cowboys in whatever the fuck, 97, 96, or
Yeah, three-peat.
yeah, they did.
Nah.
Yeah, three-peat. Okay, I gotta fact check
Okay,
this now.
we gotta look this up. Well, I'll move along to
Yes.
the Las Vegas Raiders. They've been very busy. They've lost Josh Jacobs in free agency, so to make it up, they signed Alexander Madison. So they've gone from pretty darn good to absolute garbage. Remember last year, I gnawed him hard, got that one right.
Bitch.
Fancy sniper disaster.
Never mind.
Got him.
Not since they did this once in the 1920s and once in the 1960s. It was the Green Bay Packers by winning 7 playoff games during their 3-year championship streak.
Oh, yeah, basically when it didn't really count.
Savages. Jesus.
I was gonna say I didn't think anyone had ever done it before.
Damn, I thought they did. That would have been nasty.
All good in the hood.
Lakers, Bulls, and Celtics have done it in the NBA.
There you go.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's more. I should say it's more common in basketball than
That's
it
crazy
is-
though in basketball.
or like
though.
basketball and baseball. I could see it. Maybe even hockey.
That's hard.
Yeah,
The Lightning almost did it. Yeah, I remember.
the Lightning almost did
yeah,
it.
they did it back to back, and they
Yeah.
lost to the fucking bitch ass.
The Raiders have also released QB Jimmy G,
That's been waiting, bruh. Like, come on.
and they released wide receiver Hunter Renfro, and they also to get to have a QB, they signed Gardner Minshew, baby. Yes,
And Devontae Adams is still there.
still there. for now.
Wow.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
what if
see.
he went to Green Bay?
Moving along to the
Still ends up over
The
there.
Los Angeles Chargers, they've
They've lost their way. I don't know
They
what's
have-
happening.
cleaned house, and not in a good way. If everyone can see it, they've lost running back Austin Eckler in free agency. He's on the Commanders. We'll get to that.
Oh my
They
God.
traded away wide receiver Keenan Allen for some 4th and 5th round picks, a bunch of garbage, basically.
Bullshit.
They released wide receiver Mike Williams.
very, very well. Like, you know, he tore.
And he
his
signed
out.
with the. We'll get. He signed with the Jets.
Ain't that something?
I think was that on there. I think.
No, no, we.
I don't know. I wasn't on there.
Oh yeah, we
but
talked about
Pending a physical.
pending physical.
I think that's
Alright.
why it wasn't on there. Because he did tear an ACL.
Yeah.
And to make up for all this loss, they've signed running back Gus Edwards and tight end Hayden Hurst.
Didn't Gus Edwards also fuck up his ACL a little while ago?
Yeah.
And Hayden Hurst, who the fuck is that dumbass other than the Atlanta Falcons tight end?
Bruh.
Exactly.
You're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong.
Jesus. Why the fuck? Like, what?
That's kind of why we started doing this, because it kind of gives you an insight into how the team is thinking. Because they're like, all right, this is how we're spending our money,
Yeah.
and so this is what we're kind of trying to prioritize. And then when teams like don't make moves, you're like, the fuck are y'all doing?
The only team that shouldn't be able to, the only thing that should be exempt is the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah,
And they made moves.
and they at least have done something. Something.
Like, what the fuck?
They signed Marquise Brown, and then Rashee Rice goes and gets himself in legal
They're
trouble.
like, thank
Boom.
God.
They're already ready to go. Kelsey's getting a little bit old. Oh, sign Irv Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that problem. Sign. Oh, we need Chris Jones real bad. Boom, get that done.
Done.
Wrap it up.
Done.
No. We're the Los Angeles.
Lead by example.
I am Jim Harbaugh, and I know better. Clean house.
I know it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
All right, well, let's move along to the NFC North. Circling back around the compass
Yep.
to the IC.
Coming back up.
The IC North. The Chicago Bears have been quite busy. But I think a lot of this is good. Like I said, they're preparing for the future.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
cleaned house.
They, unlike the other team that we were talking about, have a good draft pick, okay?
Yeah.
They could set up.
They seem to have a plan.
Yeah.
So they've traded away QB Justin Fields, Gonzo. Done with him. Washington hands, like we talked about. He's on the Steelers now.
Yep.
For some kind of picks. They traded for wide receiver Keenan Allen. Beautiful.
That's
That basically makes up for the picks you just gave away for Keenan. So the picks you got for Justin Fields, you gave away for Keenan
Does that
Allen.
affect Keenan Allen's fantasy?
I think it helps if obviously the what they're talking about is they're going to draft a QB, probably
Yeah.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
So what we remember, if you remember from boating school, what we learned in boating school,
Yep.
rookie quarterbacks, they don't throw to the tight end.
No.
They throw to an established wide receiver one.
Yes.
Guess who just joined the team? Fucking Keenan Allen.
Yep. And we all know Adam himself loves Keenan
I love him. I got him in Dynasty, baby.
Allen.
I'm also selling Keenan Allen.
He said, "Who wants him?"
But they also added
Yep.
running back DeAndre Swift
That's great.
after a nice season with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fuck yeah.
And they've signed tight end Gerald Everett to boost up the old offensive line there. We got to protect our high value asset over
I
here,
do like that.
which they obviously did not do
No.
with Justin Fields.
Hell no. They ruined that.
Ruined him.
They burned that bridge.
Absolutely burned that shit.
He said, "I'm on the bridge, burning at the same time."
Oh yeah.
I'm running, bitch. I'm out this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
He said, "You can leave, but we're gonna set the bridge on fire, and then you have to run. You have to make it.
Go, go,
If
go,
you
go,
can't
go, go.
Make it.
Well,
you're
look, it's
fucked."
already on fire. Go, 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 go. Surprisingly, the Detroit Lions have really only traded for, and again, I put the defensive player because they really haven't done anything otherwise.
Well, they needed defensive players. They got scored on like no tomorrow.
Oh, they did. So they traded for a cornerback, Carlton Davis III from the Bucks. But he's a half decent corner. He's a half decent corner.
He needs to step it up.
So
He
I guess the
needs to go
assumption
into
is
the
maybe
stratosphere.
through the draft, they're going to trust their draft process
They
to
better.
carry them on.
Carry on.
Carry on my wayward son.
Okay. Yeah.
The Green Bay Packers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So now this is interesting. They released Aaron Jones, and they released their tackle David. Normally I don't talk about this. David Bakatari. He's a really really good fucking tackle.
Yep.
Released both those motherfuckers. So to replace Aaron Jones, they signed Josh Jacobs, which I actually don't mind.
It's all right.
But then they also re-signed A.J. Dillon. So they have two of the same type of running back now.
Oh God.
Instead of the difference between Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. If
Not
anything, they should have cut A.J. Dillon, kept Aaron Jones and
100%.
Josh Jacobs, and had this nasty 1-2 with Jordan Love. But no.
Nope.
No, God. That's
They wanna
fucking
ruin it.
stupid.
They want to.
And then they signed a kicker, Greg Joseph,
Bitch, what the fuck?
from the fucking Vikings.
They're just dealing in their own little pool.
Well, that's what's so funny is if we go back to the Vikings. So obviously they released Alexander Madison because he's garbage. I told
you
everyone
knew
he was
that.
garbage. They did sign running back Aaron Jones, so they correctly,
How is that even a thing right
yeah.
there?
But more importantly,
The fans are gonna hate that.
they've lost QB Kirk Cousins in free agency at the Atlanta
Yeah.
Falcons, who now there might be tampering charges involved, but that's besides the point. And so to replace him, we got QB Sam Darnold. Let's go.
Sam Darnold is gonna be throwing to Justin Jefferson.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
No, sorry. Got him.
I can't even.
God.
Is Sam Darnold a
Sam
sneaky,
Darnold is
a sneaky bitch that I'm gonna have to just stash? Because who's not gonna pick up the quarterback that's throwing to fucking Justin Jefferson?
Yeah. Now remember, folks, Justin Jefferson has not got the deal done with the Vikings.
Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. This bitch is getting spicy.
Just throwing it out there.
That shit is still cooking.
Throwing it out there.
It's getting mixed in, It's in the oven.
So I think that's that's everybody for the NFC North. Moving along
Get
to
the
the
hell outta here.
NFC East. They've been everyone's been fairly busy except for the Cowboys and
Yeah, these
Giants.
motherfuckers.
which I don't get what they're doing over here. So the Cowboys have cut wide receiver Michael Gallup,
Jesus.
lost running back Tony Pollard, and lost offensive lineman Tyron Smith. And
Well, I think they're losing their
they've
mind.
done nothing to replace any of these positional problems whatsoever. They say we're good.
They're losing their
We're
mind.
good with what we got.
Yeah, sure. Go with a first round exit.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
always. Sorry, bitch. I had to hit it.
That was a good one.
Oh my gosh.
The Giants,
They've been,
not to be outdone by the Cowboys,
Okay.
have only traded for linebacker Brian Burns, signed wide receiver. It's like the Isaiah twins, Isaiah McKenzie and Isaiah Hodgins,
Oh my gosh.
because that's what they need to fix
Yeah.
after losing Saquon Barkley.
Oh my god.
Hold
They're
on, hold on.
hoping to God
That's
that they get a
another,
fucking running back. That's not gonna
You
happen.
lost Saquon Barkley, and you trade for a linebacker and signed 2 wide receiver 3s. So they still don't have a wide receiver 1 whatsoever. We don't know if Darren Waller's coming back as tight end.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley's
bullshit.
gone.
He's a
You have
bum.
fucking Daniel Jones as your QB.
Disgusting.
This is a tank job, right? Like
Disgusting.
this is garbage. This is garbage.
After 2 years removed of getting the coach of the year.
yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You got coach of the year 2 years
Ban!
ago.
Get out of here. Disorderly Formeg. Baggy's yelling. Oh, see, he's angry.
See, he knows.
he knows. Don't you spam us in our chats. Come out here, Baggy. Yeah.
He out of here.
I banned whoever disorderly Formig is. But Baggy's coming out to make fun of the Giants. I like it. Moving along to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now they have correctly they're trying to make up for their weaknesses here.
Yeah.
So they signed Saquon Barkley after DeAndre Swift left in free agency.
That's a crazy steal.
They didn't need to do this, but they signed QB Kenny Pickett, so they got a better backup. You know, in case something happens. You can't see Baggy on screen because you were so tight
Yeah.
on you, but he's now in studio
He's
space.
sniffing me.
If he comes over here, I'll snag him. They signed wide receiver Devontae Parker. And remember, they also lost Jason Kelsey.
Hell yeah. Kitty out Cam. It's been a hot minute. He's like off season. I'll show up.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like, nobody's here, right?
This motherfucker is just chilling over here. Never get to do this.
So at least the Eagles are doing something.
Yeah.
But in interesting news, the Washington Commanders, they've been making moves.
Yo, they've been making moves.
So they traded away their QB, Sam Howell, to the Seahawks
Yep.
for some stuff and some picks. They signed running back Austin Eckler
He fucking with the shits.
after losing Antonio Gibson. So now
Yup.
they got Brian Robinson and Austin Eckler, a nice 1-2 punch for their whatever QB they pick. They signed Zach Ertz after releasing Logan Thomas.
Did Logan Thomas do much?
Not really. So
Yeah.
now you got a veteran
Yeah.
tight end. You got Terry McLaurin. You got fucking no, I'm blanking on his name. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Again, whatever QB lands in that
And
situation.
they still got Ron Rivera over there.
No, we got Dan
Oh.
Quinn, the
Dan
new
Quinn. Yep, Dan Quinn.
offensive
The
coordinator.
whole new regime. I
whole
love
new
it.
regime,
I
whole new
love it.
ownership group.
I love it.
It could be
Yeah.
bright in Washington. Could be
Are
bright.
they, is they a sneaky sneak in here?
No, I think we got a year or two out. We got to see what
okay.
QB they
Yeah,
get
yeah,
first.
Yeah. He said,
Yeah.
"Calm down, bro. Calm down." You say you want the W's, we go get the L's, bitch.
I mean, for like fantasy, obviously Terry McLaurin.
Scary Terry was tearing
Terry's
it up.
Terry's always good.
And if they get better, if he
Sneaky,
gets better angles,
sneaky Austin Eckler, in the dump offs,
that's.
garbage time type of stuff.
There was one time that he won a lot of people championships.
That's all I'm saying.
Is he gonna
Undervalued.
come back
Could be
and do that?
undervalued this year because it's the fucking Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Let's keep this party a rolling to the NFC
Let's
South.
get it.
The Atlanta Falcons have been busy.
Yep.
Like we talked about, they've signed QB Kirk Cousins with some tampering. And I believe they did that. No, I believe they traded away QB Desmond Riddler after signing Kirk Cousins.
Sure enough, did.
And they got Rondale Moore back. So they
Yep.
got themselves a nice little wide receiver.
Come back.
They signed Darnell Mooney from Chicago.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. And they released Jonnu Smith. So thank Christ Kyle Pitts can finally be free.
Kyle Pitts needs to do something.
So that's a pretty interesting offense. You got Kirk Cousins with Bijan Robinson at running back, Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Rondale Moore, and Kyle Pitts. That's pretty
And we
interesting.
know
They could be sneaky.
that Kirk Cousins loves to throw.
That's true. He do throw a lot.
He be throwing a lot. And if motherfuckers is open, even if they're not open, he likes to throw. So he don't give a shit. You're like, hey, you got a heartbeat? Fuck yeah.
Moving along to the Carolina Panthers.
Shit, what a season, man.
They traded for wide receiver Deontay Johnson from the Steelers. So they upgraded their wide receiver core for old Bryce Young.
That's your boy right there.
They got a new, head coach / offensive coordinator who's going to call the plays.
You think he's going to do good in
Oh,
that
he'll pop
regime?
off this year for sure because I ain't going to be touching him.
1 year too early?
Yeah, 1 year. I was 1 year too early on him. And they released tight end Hayden Hurst. Get that old bum out of there.
Yep.
So now what do you think? Clean slate for old Carolina over here?
I hope
or-
to God.
I hope to God.
Because they need to do something.
Speaking of doing
'Cause, they hope they wish that they probably picked up C.J. Stroud instead
Oh.
of this motherfucker.
oh, for sure.
They were like, what do we do?
Speaking of doing something, please, the New Orleans Saints.
That's how you feel about him.
What do you've literally done nothing. All you have said is you plan to release wide
And it's a
receiver Michael
potential
Thomas.
rumor.
No, they've designated him. It's official for June 1st.
Oh,
For June 1st. So we have to wait till June 1st before he's even cut. So they haven't technically really done anything.
he's done. He should just retire. He's
Again,
been done for like the
this
last
is
5 years.
This is not a team that can just be like, yeah, let's just re-roll what you did last year. That's perfect. Just run it back.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna date myself right now. He hasn't been relevant since 2018, and that's when I won my fucking championship.
Yep.
2018. What's your
No,
year?
mine says 18. So you're 19.
So 19. 19. That's pre-COVID.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5.
He
years
ain't been
ago.
shit.
And now he's finally getting cut. He's been injured for 5 of them.
Yeah.
Basically all over,
Fucking frozen feet and everything.
right?
No, not this motherfucker. He ain't frozen feet. Wait, no.
The Tampa Bay Bucks.
I'm just fucking him up all night.
Now, I wouldn't say they've been super busy, but they have, I think, done the things that are needed
To be done.
to be done. So they re-signed wide receiver Mike Evans. Smart. They re-signed QB Baker Mayfield because he's not that
They got to the
terrible.
playoffs, bro.
And they got the playoffs. Now, they did trade away cornerback Carlton Davis III, like we talked about. Not sure why you would trade away your best cornerback, but hopefully you got some good shit back. Picks.
They need to.
So they're like, hey, we're gonna solve our problems in the draft.
Hopefully.
That's the thing. They made the playoffs, so they don't have that good of a pick. You're
Yeah.
like in the the teens, the 20s.
In the 5 and the 6 pick
Yeah,
of the fucking 10-man,
it's
6.
like not that,
You know,
just
12
not that good.
team.
It's just not that good.
Hate that shit.
All right, let's wrap up with our last of the division, the NFC West.
Who's gonna really matter other than San Francisco? Who do you think?
In this division?
Uh-huh. So that sounds just like San Francisco.
Yeah, it's just San Francisco.
I'm dead.
I couldn't think. I was looking at it and I was like, I don't see it. The Arizona Cardinals have traded for QB Desmond Riddler, so they got a semi-mobile quarterback to back up Kyler Murray.
Taller quarterback. as well.
Tyler quarterback.
Yeah.
Now they did trade away wide receiver Rondale Moore. Now they lost wide receiver Marquise Brown during the offseason. And they signed wide receiver Greg Dortch to make up for it.
Bitch, what?
Yeah,
No,
right?
that's not to make up for it.
That
That's to
doesn't make
put
up
a
for anything.
fucking- That's to put a piece of duct tape on a fucking hole that's the size of my fucking head.
And you don't need an extra one of those.
Yeah. You know.
The LA Rams haven't done much either. They've lost Aaron Donald. He's retired.
Ooh.
Peace out. And they signed
years
kicker
too
Brett
late.
Maher.
Nah.
I don't know. They're just going to run it back with Stafford and Cooper Kupp and
They gotta
Puka
run the
Nacua.
shit out of Puka Nacua.
Yeah, right?
He's like, hey, you're not a rookie anymore, so you gotta step it up.
Step it up.
They're just
We got
gonna
to use
run
you
him
up
into the
before your
ground.
rookie contract's over.
And what's gonna happen? He's gonna get injured just like who else? His counterpart?
Cooper Kupp.
fucking Cup.
Fake field, bro. It's that synthetic turf.
That fake shit, boy.
San Francisco hasn't done much either. They've, like I mentioned earlier, they released defensive end Eric Armstead
I don't like that.
for some
That's-
stupid
that's
reason.
hard.
And they've signed wide receiver Jawan Jennings and QB Joshua Dobbs. So now we have another QB in the mix between Brock Purdy and all these motherfuckers over there. Like Sam Darnold's gone now. So
Thank
they
God.
replaced Sam Darnold with Joshua Dobbs. That's fucking great.
Joshua Dobbs. That's-
Isn't that wild?
That is.
So
That is.
they're like, let's run it back. And I don't mind that because
They've been doing
at
pretty
least
good.
at least they're going to the playoffs.
They
They've
got
been to the
McCaffrey,
Super
bro.
Bowl.
Kiddo, McCaffrey. They good.
They got one more year to get
Yeah.
done. Or
100%.
that
one
shit
more
is
year.
getting broken down and
Yep.
rebuild that
They
shit.
gonna look like what other team? That,
Like the Rams.
Commanders, that too.
They're gonna look like the Rams.
Yep.
You either make it and then
Get out.
we're done.
Everybody got.
And then finally, the Seattle Seahawks. They traded for QB Sam Howell, and they've signed wide receiver Laviska Shenault. That's interesting. They added another wide receiver, even though they've got DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
Tyler Lockett is one season away from retiring. Okay.
Oh yeah, he could retire right now for all we know.
And we'd be like, okay, have a
Oh,
good
yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Like 3 years too late. Shit. He'd be always catching that fucking long left pass that you just throw into the corner
Yep.
all the time. It's that cheat code.
That's
that he
the
always-
only fucking
Yeah.
throw Russell Wilson could make.
Yep. And then he's like, I'm gonna pass it on to Geno Smith, and Geno Smith does it now. It's like, god damn.
Gino can't throw it.
Nope.
Nope.
It's a little too short. Interception.
And as we found out, clearly Tyler Lockett made Russell Wilson, not the other way around.
No. Yeah. That's 100%.
Unless Russell pops off this year.
We gonna have to see on the next episode of this wonderful season coming up.
The next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Speaking of the next episode, remember that's going to be on 4/22. We're going to be doing a mock
I
draft.
love it. 422, baby.
Oh yeah, no, I said it even.
Yeah.
It
You
wasn't
did.
on purpose. That
It was
just
on
happened.
purpose,
4/22. We'll be mock drafting. We'll get the links out if you want to join us. You can join us live. We'll be on Twitch at
We'll be
8 p.m.
going,
per the
bruh.
usual.
We will send them
If you do miss us live, you can always catch us on YouTube
Hell
after
yeah.
the fact once I edit the show. Same for the old podcast players if you like to listen. Spotify,
Get your asses on that.
Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music. No
Shit.
more Google Podcasts, YouTube
No more.
Music.
That's it.
It's dead. Dunzo.
Just like the Halo 3 servers. Dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Just like Roman Reigns' reign.
Dead.
Just like Gunther's reign.
Dead.
Okay, y'all.
You know it's not dead? That beautiful website. Go check it out,
It's so
4thand30.com. It's where you can find all the fun links, episodes,
yeah.
articles, if you want for our custom leagues.
Oh, yeah.
All the social links are down there. You can
want a
email
league,
us.
if you want us to start a new league for you. Hit us up.
Hit us
What's
up.
We're here for you.
You can email us, show@fourthanddirty.com.
Email us.
Jesse at
We are
fourthanddirty.com.
there.
Evan at fourthanddirty.com. You can find me on all the social medias at Madonna Jesse, at Jesse Madonna.
Hell yeah.
How about you, baby?
You can find me on the wonderful Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Evan Garcia, Evan the Mighty 96.
All right, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks
2 weeks.
on 422.
Yo.
Back drive, baby!
Let's go.